Hello and welcome back to the finishing line, and this is Ante-Post video number 5. 5 of the best. Sean is with us again for another Ante-Post pick. Some good ones in there already. Andrew is here as normal. Tom, as we know this week, has a day off, but when he's back and we do the next video, number 6, he'll have 2, so he'll catch up, and we'll all be on 6 then. I'll just retouch on the ones previous. I'll leave Sean tell you his then if you haven't been here. Sean is new to the channel with us, so if you haven't seen his picks, he'll go through his. But myself, Andrew, and Tom over the last 4 weeks, and on reflection, the boys have had a fucking mare, to be honest. Andrew, Vosile in the Hunter's Chase, Redemption. Huh?
How was that a mare?
Redemption Day.
That was a mare.
Is no longer with us. Brandy Love, Mare Circle, not a bad one. And last week you put up
Blazing Cal.
Blazing Cal, who we won't see till after Christmas. I think it's dodgy. Maybe we won't see him at all.
But they have been starting in the betting already.
Tom.
Value, Dave.
Tom.
Value achieved.
Dysart Dynamo for the Arkle.
Dead.
Dysart Heart Attack, Dave.
Gaelic Warrior for the Bartlett. Oh, tell me something, girl, for the Turners.
Yeah.
And last week, Tom put up, I have it here somewhere.
Princess Zoe. Oh, was it Princess Zoe?
Magic and Zoe for the Mayor's Novice. That was quite a good one, I think, myself. And I went with Journey With Me for the Brown Advisory the first time. Honeysuckle for the Champion Hurdle. Champ Kiley, I discussed that one with Sean for the Supreme. And last week, my favourite horse, Fernie Hollow, wins the Champion Chase, getting it tattooed on me.
Yes.
8-1. This week, week 5, I'll go first, and then I'll actually, Sean, can you remind us your selections first before we take this off?
Yeah. So the first one came in the Turners. It was Manila Kakuna at Willie Muns at 25-1. And then last week it was Appreciate at 10-1 in the Arkle, and James de Bourlay at 20-1 in the Brown Advisory Novice Chase.
Okay, so loads and loads of horses that have no chance from everybody.
Could be worse. Could be putting my eye up for stairs.
Yeah. That I don't know what to even fucking say about that.
What was that?
Someone put might I up for the stairs as an Ante-Post tip.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Anyway,
Moving on swiftly.
Week 5. I'm kind of sticking with the same trend that I've been going on this year, where
Dead horses.
What?
Dead horses?
No, the horse is going for one specific race, so I'm not clutching the straws thinking it's Willie Mullins' horse going to the Supreme or the Bartlett or the Ballymore, or maybe not even going for any of them. Going over fences, who knows? And that killed me last year. I'm going for one. Yeah, you saw Gerhard and Fernie Hollow last year. It hurt me badly. I'm over it though. I'm over it.
Gosh.
I'm going for one that we discussed in the video previous, the weekend preview. Sean gave you some of the times. I think she was amazing the weekend. I liked her last year. She dances to house music in our stable. What more could you want? Queen's Gamble, each way 10-1 for the Champion Bumper. I think she travels like a grade 1 horse. I am positive, like I said in that video, that she will beat anything bumper-wise that Gordon has. Willie could have 1 or 2 come out from France. It is what it is if that's the case. She'll be up against it, I'm sure, then. But I think she's really, really good. Love the story behind it as well, Oliver Sherwood horse. I just think she's an unreal filly, and I like fillies. What can I say?
Shock. They putting up a... That's 2 fillies so far.
Yeah, 2 fillies. And I don't really even like honeysuckle, but I like fillies, so it's okay.
Yeah. I think she's by far the best of English that we've seen so far. As I said in the previous video, as of right now, I can't see her being out in the top 3 at least. That's a good bet.
Sean?
Yeah. This selection now, I've come and I found it tough this week, so I've gone
on your selection.
You what?
No view on your selection.
Yeah, sure. He loves Queen's Gambit. I know.
No, I love her. I just thought what she done was special. I think that's one of the best mirrors performances we've seen around there, and I'm all over. I really like her. She has me at heart.
I thought, wow,
that's
Lily probably said something else there for a minute.
And my selection was it, Dave? Sorry. I'm putting points on the board this week. So my selection comes in the stairs hurdle, and it's Florian Porter. At 5-1. I expected a bit of a bigger drift. He was 10 lengths behind, but if we don't get a drift then, I don't think we're going to get a drift at all. So I've come to accept that. You just need to start back in Florian Porter for the stairs. He's won of the last 2 seasons. He's gone for 3 in a row. The last horse to do 3 in a row was Big Bucks. You think maybe because he's gone for 2 in a row, he's an older horse. He's only 7 turning 8, so he still has age on his side. And Dave, could you name me another horse that's won the World Hurdle 3 times? It wasn't in a row now. There was one defeat in the middle, but there was one missing in the middle. But he's won
3 times, not in a row. English Drever. He lost to
Barracuda.
No, I think Mighty Man bet him 1 year.
Yeah, I think that was the one. Yeah, but I have a little question here for you.
English Drever.
On all 3 occasions, he was ridden by different jockeys.
He was ridden by Paddy Brennan, he was ridden by Dennis O'Regan, and he was ridden by
Barry Geraghty?
No,
I'd say whoever rode him is retired now, is he?
Oh, he went to the flat. No, you think he could be retired now, but he went to the flat just before he retired.
Who went to the flat? Not Jim Crowley. It's not Dougie Costello. No, I only know 2. Dennis O'Regan, Paddy Brennan.
And Graham Lee was the 3rd.
Oh, no.
Very good. Very good. No, he's still riding. He's still flying.
Yeah, so I think it's back to Florian Porter. His reappearance was good the weekend. I mean, he gave them all £9 and he got a little third after the last. They definitely left a bit to work on him. I can see his next target definitely be Christmas, and then he be kept fresh and he goes straight to Cheltenham. Now, my big thing here is Blazing Cal. I know Andrew's put him up now. I'm definitely not a strong one on Blazing Cal. But Blazing Cal to be 1 point bigger than him for a 2-time World Hurdle winner is mental. Like, Blazing Cal's 6-1 here. He has a hell of a lot to prove. Like, Florian Porter has been there, done it. He's going to get the exact same ride as he has the last 2 seasons. A special ride off Danny Mullins off the front. He slowed him down and quickened up coming home. I just think the fact that Blazing Cal's only 1 odd higher is really bad in my book. All he's beat is Gringo DeBell and Jelena Bello. Them 2 boys will be lapped in this race. So, points on the board. Florian Porter, 5-1 the stairs hurdle.
The reason I think he's as short as he is, if you take the 2 of them out of it, it's a Mickey Mouse race. The State Man's not going to be there. Classical Dreams, he doesn't see 3 miles at Cheltenham in a horse box. You have the nice guy's not even there anymore. Buzz, Bob Ollinger, Brandy Love, Home by the Lee, Marie's Rock, Sir Gerhard Appreciators. That's
well, last season when we were saying it was a very good race last season, and we had Champ, Classical Dream. Like, I wouldn't be backing Blazing Cal against Classical Dream or Champ, and they
with Classic or Blazing Cal, he was still green as grass when he won at Cheltenham both times. There was a hell of a lot more to come from that horse. The way he travelled in the second win and the way he put the race to bed, and he was running around all over the place when he hit the front. There is a big engine under there. Whether he's ready or not to be Florian Porter is another thing.
And that was the other thing. I seen that Charles Bourne says he's not going to run until after Christmas. Will he have 1 run going into Cheltenham, an open company? His first run could be a Galmoy or something like that.
Yeah.
Like if that's his first run of the season, that's really going to test him.
Yeah, look, Andrew, I think maybe around this time last year, it could have been a little bit earlier, put up Allaho. I think he was like 4-1 at that stage to regain the Ryanair. I think Florian Porter is just such an obvious bet. He's the best horse in the race. You can make cases for Blazing Cal because he has potential, but I like Blazing Cal, but he didn't jump well last year. The 2 races, he was running through hurdles. I thought he would go on to chase him because he'd respect fences a little bit more. He also is a very strong stayer, and I think he'd need a strong gallop the whole way. It's not what he's going to get, because Florin Porter is going to go off like the clappers for maybe a mile to get the lead. It will be totally slowed down, and the exact same thing that happened last year, where they all sat behind him and were like, when is Danny going to go? When is Danny going to go? And he just dictated and then kicked when he wanted. And Florin Porter obviously is a strong stayer as well and stays up the hill. And to me, out of all the stayers hurdle horses, he's by far the best jumper. He literally pings the hurdles. So it's an obvious bet. I think Florin Porter is a great bet.
Yeah, there's a lot of favourites in there that you can be backing nowadays. Like even Jambon for the Arkle, Constitution Hill, like they're all 2-1, 5-4. I'm shocked to see 5-1 about Florin Porter. I know it's not 10s or 12s or anything you're screaming about, but 5-1 is, I just think it's being missed a little bit.
Yeah, look, and he went off 12-1 the first time he won it. He was still 5 odds, 6-1, and he drifted a bit in the day last year. They were like Classical Dreams going to beat him, Champ's going to beat him. It's just his race; it suits him down to the ground. So.
Yeah, and age is on side. I'd be a little bit worried if he was like 9 turning 10. But the fact he's 7 turning 8 is really on side for me.
Would you think this year though the jockeys might cop on to give him a bit of company? Let's see what he does then.
Yeah, I just think he has the capability of going off very quick. That like something's gonna have to cut its neck to go with him.
Yeah, that's the key.
You know, I think you take out if Blaise Cal don't turn up, he wins it doing handstands. He probably win it anyway. Blaise Cal has to come out and do it. But I just thought, as if you're looking at it as a jockey perspective or an owner, would you not throw in something to sacrifice a horse to make him go out and go to flat out? Because if he doesn't get that breather into him, I just throwing out scenarios there now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, definitely. But I just think he starts off like it's not like he plods along. Danny's cute on him. He sends him out. He goes very quick 5-1, and then Danny just takes the pull and he's slowing it down slowly but surely and stacks them up and kicks. I just think something really like if you're gonna go against him, you're cutting your throat and they're giving the horse no chance. So I think it'll.
As you said there as well, I think his price is way too big.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You're looking at a dual stairs hurdle winner, and you're getting 5-1 on a horse that won it really easy the last 2 years in a row. If his name was Big Bucks, you'd be looking at 11-8.
Yeah,
and to be honest,
if you want a tutorial on how to close your betting account, it will be backing this guy each way from now to March at that price.
Mm-hmm.
And the horses behind him, I think this year is the easiest year than the other of the three. It looks to me like the easiest of the three. I think the first year and last year there was probably legitimate challengers and stuff, but I can't see it this year.
Like second in the race last year, Time Hill was close to get to him. He's got novice chasing, so then you're back down to Champ and Classical Dream and home with Elite.
Yeah, and like I suppose Bob coming back on Sunday was maybe, if he beats him, a legitimate challenger, but Bob's not going to stay 3 miles, so that's him gone too. Andrew, who are you going for?
So, I am putting up a horse in a race where we know she's going to run. And that horse is Tell Me Something Girl for the Mayor's Chase. I wish Thomas here right now.
Thomas had a write-off now on this. He made a mistake.
In a million years, is this horse going to run in the Turner's Chase? Nope, not happening. Not having it. Yeah, wow, she's a novice. You go into the race. I know I got the bet in front of me. 2 seconds, I should have had it. Mayor's Chase, you have Allegory the Vassie, who probably is the one they have to beat. Ellie May scraped home in this last year, beating Scarlet and Dove. I don't think Scarlet and Dove is any good. I think that was a piss-poor race last year.
They're out tomorrow, interestingly. Ellie May and Scarlet and Dove is at Clonmel tomorrow, so that'd be a good little watch midweek.
Ellie May the year before should have hosed up in that, but I think she's coming on in years now. I think she'd be a 9-year-old when this is run. She's
very small as well. There's only so many times they can go to Cheltenham and stuff like that. Like so.
Yeah, Tell Me Something Girl is a 7-year-old. She'd be 8. She's won at the festival before. She's had some very good runs in her career so far. Like she's she has this prep run she used to run in at Leopardstown when she beat by Heaven Help Us. The year she won the Mayor's Novice. Look, I love the horse. I put her up the last 2 years in a row. She won the Mayor's at a big price for me. She beat Magical Days. And I think, again, this race, the hurdle races go off, as we see with Ellie May last year, they go off like the clappers. And she's a horse that can be left out the back. She'll jump away into a race. Yes, we haven't seen her jump a fence yet, but Henry says she's going over fences. That's the plan for her. And this is going to be by far the easiest race. She's not going to go into turners who might have Three Stripe Life. You might have John Bon. You might have a shitload. Where if you go to the Mayor's Chase, you have Allegory the Fasty, Ellie May, Rivier de Tell, Scarlet Dove, Gin on Line, Impervious, and Miss Milner. She's 10-1 right now. She goes there, she gets there, she's nearly favoured if Allegory the Fasty doesn't go. She will be favoured. She had the Cheltenham farm. Last year was a write-off. They planned everything around Cheltenham. She got brought down when she was still travelling too well. She would have went really, really close if not won. I think 10-1 is a fantastic bet for her in the Mares.
Yeah, I was on her last year, and I really thought she was going to be winning the Mares Hurdle now. They do train her one day in mind, so I wouldn't be too worried. Maybe if she gets beaten once or twice on the way there, because it was.
Herself and Allegory will both be novices, so you might see them clash before Cheltenham if they both go over. Well, obviously, Tell Me Something Girl is going chasing, but we still don't know with Allegory. She's favourite, but wouldn't surprise me if she rerouted the hurdle. So it wouldn't be outside of what Willie would do now, to be honest.
Yeah. If we go back and even just look at last year's race, like Ellie May was first, like Pink Legend was second. Then you have Scarlet and Dodd, Zambella, Concertista, who can't jump a pole.
Oh, it's a very bad race.
Oh, yeah, it's screaming out. Anything half decent, I think, will take the beating.
I think Pink Legend's been beaten since. I think Zambella's been beaten since. So it's a bad race.
Yeah, like Scarlet and Dodd turned the form around at the end of the season at Punchestown or wherever the hell it was, Ferryhouse. It's a piss poor race. And Tell Me Something Girl is coming in there. The younger legs has a lot of talent. She's a winner at the festival. She's coming out of Henry de Bromhouse, who has a knack of making hurdlers better chasers. I think 10-1 is a ridiculous price. When you look at how bad the quality of that race is, I think 10-1, I'll have that all day long.
That's a good
There
pick.
you go. So Tell Me Something Girl, 10-1 for the Mayor's Chase for Andrew. Each way or straight up?
Oh, straight win.
Straight up. Sean has, remind me again.
Florian Porter and the Stairs Hurdle.
Florian Porter, straight each way or straight up?
Oh, straight up at 5-1.
Straight up 5-1, and Queen's Gamble each way for me in the champion bumper, the dancing horse herself.
Each way.
Yeah, each way. Yeah, you have to be worried about Willie's horse. You know what I mean? You just do. I think that's the only one who's going to pop one out to pop one out to beat Queen's Gamble, but hopefully she does the business. So I'm backed already now after the weekend.
Wait. I bet you didn't back it each way.
No. No, free bet. I use me.
Scammer, highest quality.
The key here is to beat you at home. The key here is to beat you at home.
But in fairness, Andrew, he's scamming himself now because he's putting up each way here, he's putting up the better one here, and he's taking the worst one down, winning us straight.
It's a $5 free bet. I'm not putting $2.50 each way on it. So no.
The Monday will be going on her as well, I'd say.
The Monday free bet. I've too much on Honeysuckle now, so I've stopped. So a $5 on Fernie and a $5 on Queen's Gambit. And I'm gonna have to start back in Flown Porter now as well. So that needs to get done too. So
yeah, and I'd probably add to the free bets as well on Florin Porter 5-1, Dave.
Yeah, we might need to get another $5 somewhere along the way. But anyway, that's the end of week 5. Week 6 back next week, and Tom will have to. If Sean's not with us next week, he can catch up then when he comes back. And we'll see you Sunday for Talking Points.